For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar. And the reason I couldn't do that is because through words it's hard to explain. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. And through these dolls and with the camera, I want to show you a couple things that I do that increase the chance that when I try to start a conversation, the girl is going to be open to me. Before I get started in that, there's one kind of rule I wanted to tell you is that the most open a girl will be at the bar is when she just ordered a drink, when her glass is full of liquid. Psychologically, you don't want to move a lot when you have a full drink. Girls don't order a drink and then run directly to the dance floor. They don't order a drink and try to navigate through a crowded bar. When you get that full drink, and this may be true of you as well, you kind of want to stay in that place for a couple minutes or go a few steps away, have a few sips, and then once that level comes down, then you move into action and do what you want to do. So when you're at the bar and a girl is ordering a drink, don't try to talk to her when she's fighting for the bartender's attention. Okay, she's not going to be completely open to you when her mind is on this goal of getting a drink. So always wait until she is done. Wait until the transaction is complete, once she has received her drink and also once she has paid for it. I approach girls, especially if I'm standing right next to them, as soon as she puts the credit card or the change she has gotten into her wallet. So as soon as I see that going into the wallet, then I approach. She does that final step of closing it or putting it in her purse, and then the approach has started. So what I'm going to do now is turn off the camera and move it here so I can show you a couple scenarios with my dolls. Alright, so let me introduce the dolls for you. This is me. I looked for a Chewbacca figurine, but I couldn't find it, so the Eagle Man will have to do. These are regular girls who are at the bar or club. By looking at the expression on this one, you can tell that this is the cock blocker. This is the hipster chick who wears those annoying elderly glasses that she thinks makes her look interesting, but actually make her look like a total idiot. And these two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with. So we're going to start now. Again, these are situations that happen directly at the bar, not in the dance floor or in the space away from it. So we're going to start with the easiest scenario, which is two girls who are at the bar trying to get a drink. Now, all you got to do, it doesn't get easier than this. Just stand next to the girl that you want to talk to. Wait until she gets her drink. Then tap her on the shoulder with your hand 3 times after the transaction is complete, and then deliver your opening line. That's all. That's all that you have to do. If you find yourself on the wrong side, you want this girl, but in between is the cock blocker, do not open her. Do not open her, because there's 2 things. She's going to think that you like her, and the friend is going to be reluctant after that to give you any attention for fear that she's stealing the guy that her friend wants. So the best thing to do in that case is to kind of pretend you're looking around for something. You're a lost person. Man, where am I? Oh, look, I guess I'm going to stand here now. Okay. So once again, the transaction, she gets the drink, then you want to approach her. Now that was the easiest case. Let's make it a little bit harder. Let's make it that the bar is completely packed, that there's people everywhere. Now, what I find that in bars that are packed, I mean, if it's really packed, what you have is multiple levels, like 2 or 3 deep. I mean, if you're in a bar that's that packed, you have to find somewhere else. You really don't want a bar that is more than 1 level deep. So let's say you still like this same girl here, but now you can't do the same move as last time. You can't just be like, bitch, move out of the way. That's not allowed. You'll probably get kicked out of the bar. So what you're going to do instead, now this actually took me a long time to figure out, but it's so easy, it's stupid. All you have to do is just stand right behind the girl that you want. As soon as she gets her drink, what she's going to do is turn around and see your beautiful face, and then you just open her. It's that easy, okay? So they're all getting a drink. Then they're like, okay, we got our drink. I guess we'll go. Bam, you're right there. You're right there. Okay, that's all that you have to do. So what I'm doing, many times I am in the club and I can't really find a good spot. Maybe, sometimes when the bar is extremely crowded, you can't just post up, because then people are constantly going to be asking you to move. They want to get a drink, and that kills you. That kills the vibe. So what I do instead is kind of hide, actually. I find a spot, maybe a wall, and I hide there, or I stand in a place where people don't really see me. And then when I see an opportunity of a girl that I want to talk to at the bar, I emerge from my hiding spot, stand behind her, and then as soon as she gets that drink and turn around, she's going to see me, and I'm going to try to start a conversation with her. Okay. One more thing I wanted to mention: if there's only two girls and you're waiting for that transaction to complete, you may get a little anxious. You want to do the approach. You want to get it out, but you have to wait. You should wait. And during the time that you wait, other cock blockers may try to squeeze in. They may try to squeeze in. Don't let them get in between, because if someone gets in between here, your approach is done. So what you're going to do is, as soon as someone tries to come in, say, move, but move in the opposite way. Okay, you kind of want to guard her until you're able to do the approach. All right. So that's the two most common ways you'll find is just you can stand directly next to the girl. In Poland, I killed doing this. I would stand in a spot, sometimes with my back to the bar, trying to act all cool, or sometimes just facing the bar. And the bars there were perfect for doing this, especially at the clubs. I would just stand there and just all night, just waiting for girls to come next to me. I wouldn't even move. I wouldn't have to dance. Just all night long, every 15 minutes, there's an opportunity for me to approach. Okay. At unfortunately, a lot of places you can't really do that. There isn't a good spot at the bar to just wait. Maybe it's crowded, or the bar is very narrow, or you have circular bars where there isn't a good spot. All the talent is spread out. Circular bars I absolutely hate. Okay, because of course the hot girls are never going to come to where you are. So you're in one part of the circle, and your dream girl happens to be at the other end. So you end up all night literally walking in circles trying to figure out the best spot. Okay, so one other thing I wanted to mention, because really that's it. That's all it takes to approach a girl who's ordering a drink at the bar, is to look for choke points. And what is a choke point? A choke point is, a bar is not going to be completely open all the time. There's sometimes going to be a table, a wall, a group of people. So let's pretend this is a choke point, okay? And when the crowd wants to go through, there's a squeeze, okay? There's a squeeze point kind of, and then the girls have to go double file in an orderly fashion. And the cock blocker, she's the one who is first, because she's leading everyone, because she's a cock blocker. Okay, so in that case, there's a couple good spots. If the bar is free, a good spot would be, say, there, right? Because once these two are walking, this girl that's cute, now she's within arm's reach. That's what you want. You want to be within arm's reach of a lot of opportunities that could happen. So when she's there, tap, 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 you can approach her. If you stand here away from a choke point, that girl can walk by you outside of arm's reach. So for you to approach that, now you have to do this whole running after her thing, which kind of sucks. So you always want to look for a choke point, okay? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can tell you. The bottom line, really, all that you have to keep in mind is wait until after she orders. Wait once she has that full drink. She will be the most open to talking to you. Another reason why I don't approach on the dance floor is because the easiest way to tell if a girl is open to getting banged that same night is if she is drinking. If she's not drinking, but she's dancing and just drinking water, I mean, odds are, unless your dance skills are up there, which mine are not, you're probably just going to get a number at the most. Okay, so I guess that's it. I hope you enjoyed my demonstration with the dolls, and until next time.